So I listened to the new Taylor Swift album today. Um, and you know, I am a Swiftie. I like Taylor Swift. What the fuck is happening with my lighting? Anyway, I like Taylor Swift, I have to admit that. This was not it so much, in my opinion. There's some some songs that I like. In general, so we're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna talk about why it's for me. And I know there's some people that will watch this and will be like, fuck you, like, I love Taylor Swift, this album was great. And there's some people who watch this who'll be like, you're not critical enough, everything about it sucked. And to both of them I say, I'm always right, is the thing. So, like, my opinion is always right, and you're always gonna be wrong. So just, like, keep that in mind. Alright, so, I mean, starting off strong, I guess, the Fate of Ophelia is one of the ones that I do like, pretty much. You know, it's got a fun beat, the chorus is a good melody, in my opinion. It's a fun pop song, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that's what Taylor Swift does really well, is fun pop songs. I'm kind of torn on maybe how she uses the Ophelia metaphor. Sorry, I got the lyrics pulled up in front of me, it's so bright. The eldest daughter of a nobleman, Ophelia lived in a fantasy. Sure. She lived in Denmark, sure. But love was a cold bed full of scorpions, the venom stole her sanity. I do like that. I do fuck with that, because that is, like, yeah. Then you get to the chorus, all that time I sat alone in my tower. So there's no towers really involved in Ophelia's story in Hamlet. Late one night you dug me out of my grave. I didn't get that at first, because I was like, Ophelia drowned. Like, the fuck? But you gotta remember, Act 5, Scene 1 Hamlet, the gravedigger scene, they're burying Ophelia. Hamlet jumps in the grave to try to get her out. I actually fuck with that heavy, bro. I really like Shakespeare. It's not the best song I've ever heard, obviously. It's not, like, life-changing, but I think it's good. It sounds a lot like a lot of the songs on 1989, which I think is the vibe she was going for. So I do see the potential with Elizabeth Taylor. I think it's a great premise of comparing herself with Elizabeth Taylor as these famous women, as these showgirls. I think that's a great premise, and I do love some of the lyrics. Be my NY when Hollywood hates me, you're only as hot as your last hit, baby. I like that. I don't know why, that hits for me. The verses are kind of tuneless to me. And this has been happening a lot with Taylor's newer stuff. It lacks tune sometimes. Not that it lacks tune, but it lacks something catchy, something that you can really sing along to, which is what pop music should be, in my opinion. And I don't know if I feel like the instrumental really fits with the vibe of the song. Like, I would love to see this song, this premise, with an instrumental that's more like False God, if you know what I mean, like sort of that slow, almost R&B thing with like a beat and tone down and maybe like a little bit of jazziness in there, rather than this really like big, like kind of, I don't want to say orchestral, but you know what I mean, like lots of sound, the big drum beat when you get into the chorus. It's too much for this song, in my opinion. This is another one that I do like well enough. It has, this pisses me off, it frustrates me. It has like the opposite problem of Elizabeth Taylor, where I wish the instrumental or even the general sound was just like a little bit bigger, like a little bit flashier. You know, this album is supposed to be Showgirl. And from a lot of these songs, I'm not getting enough Showgirl in general. That's a general qualm with the album. With this song, it's alright. The chorus is catchy again. But yeah, it's just like, you know, we've got this nice happy beat just chugging along. And it's not doing enough for me. Maybe it's just, you know, my opinion. And maybe other people. Maybe it's doing enough for you personally. But again, I would like you to remember that I'm right and you're not, so. I'm disappointed with Father Figure, I have to be honest. Okay, when I saw the the names of all the songs before it had come out. I saw the track list because she posted it or whatever. I was like, oh, father figure. Like, it's gonna be like a sexy little sensual provocative song about like liking older men. And I was like, oh, I fuck with that, especially because obviously it references George Michael's father figure, which is like about that. It's about like father figure in a romantic or sexual sense. This is not about that at all. She's saying like, leave it with me, I protect the family, this empire belongs to me. She's like, oh, like genuinely like a father, okay? But also like a mafia boss? I don't know, I don't get it, and when I do get it, I don't fuck with it. And she's sort of reheating her own notches a little bit because it's like the man from Lover. But it takes out what the man has of like the feminism, where it's like, oh, if I was a man, you wouldn't be saying all this shit about me. And it's more like she's like, okay, yeah, I am a man now. I don't, okay. Period King, congratulations on your transition. I just don't get it. And, you know, the musicality of it isn't enough for me to look past that. Like, are we dead ass? Are you serious? Are you... I don't even know where to start. The amount of buzzwords, internet buzzwords, in that first verse, it's just like, what are you even saying? Like, punk, internet, unbothered, trolling, memes, comments, hot take. What? And then you get to the chorus and you get to, but I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage. I'm sure there's a better and more poetic and more true and soulful way to say that, bro. I don't know why she needed to do that. This is supposed to be a song about like, oh, I'm the oldest daughter, you're the younger sibling, and I'm here for you, and we can like come together despite anything that's happened in the past. What does the first verse have anything to do with that, bro? I have been afflicted by terminal uniqueness. That's so funny to me. It's just like, I've been afflicted by terminal uniqueness. That's silly. Yeah, there's not much else to say about Eldest daughter. It's not good. I'm sorry, it's not good. Ruin the Friendship didn't make a huge impression on me first listen when I was just listening to the whole album all the way through. On the second listen, I kind of do like it actually. It reminds me of So High School. It's just a cute little love song. Kind of sad. I like the verses better than the choruses, which is unusual for me in a Taylor Swift song. What else is unusual? I don't like the bridge that much, unfortunately. It's a shame because she does really well with bridges usually. She usually like really breaks it down and you're like, oh yeah, like, oh fuck, this is, oh my god, this is like reaching my soul. It didn't do that for me, but this one's alright. It's alright, there's not a lot to say about it. The general consensus is that this is like a diss track about Charlie XCX, and that Taylor is just being fucking crazy about it, because here's what I've heard is that like Charlie's song Sympathy is a Knife sort of referred to Taylor in the sense that Charlie was expressing like insecurity or jealousy of her that she was so successful and this like pop icon, and then that Charlie felt that she paled in comparison. It was about her own insecurity. Taylor, I guess, took that as a diss, which I didn't get from that song at all, and no one else did, because you remember when Sympathy is a Knife came out, no one was saying like, oh my god, she's dissing Taylor Swift, this is horrible, fuck Charlie. No one was saying that, because that's literally not what it's about. So Taylor is just schizophrenic, I guess. If I was Charlie, I mean, not to get parasocial, but if I was Charlie and I heard this song, I would be really hurt, honestly. And Charlie's expressed all this like insecurity of feeling like she's jealous of Taylor Swift and she can't live up to that. And Taylor is like this master of the music industry. And then Taylor comes out and is like, well, fuck you. I'd be like, oh my god, like, what the hell? And the song's not good, also. This is another one where when I saw the track title, I thought it was gonna be completely different than what it is. I thought Wishlist, it's gonna be like, ooh, Material Girl by Madonna, Prima Donna Girl by Marina, it's Seven Rings by Ariana Grande. I don't know, it's gonna be like, buy me all this fancy shit, bitch. It's not like that. It's fantasizing about having a house in the suburbs and kids with Travis Kelce. Which, like, okay. Like, if that's your truth, then speak it. Why not? I question its inclusion on a track called Wishlist on an album called The Life of a Showgirl. That to me does not fit the vibe. And also, it's mid. It's whatever, you know? And I think it's funny. I heard this and I immediately thought of this tweet. I'll put it on the screen and I'll read it to you. It's 2028, your husband comes up and smacks your butt as you're unplugging the crock pot full of buffalo chicken dip. Your friends have turned the dining room table into a beer pong tournament. The kids are laughing in the playroom. It's Super Bowl Sunday and your heart is full. And then it was posted on Tumblr with the caption, every Taylor Swift song. And when I first saw that, I was like, that's not what every Taylor Swift song is like. And it's true, it wasn't. Up until this point, she made it come true, bro. This is literally what Wishlist is about. I just think that's funny. I'm not gonna hate on her for speaking her truth. I just think that's funny. This is the one that I do really like. I have to admit, I really like this song. It's so fun. It comes in with that instrumental in the beginning. Oh, just gets me hyped, bro. That's a good instrumental. And then it's catchy. The chorus and the verse is catchy. You can sing along to it. You can dance with it. It's fun and flirty a little. If I have one thing, I don't love his love with the key that opens my thighs. It's just like, I don't know. It's not, I feel like there's a better way to say that. And some of the other things too, like Redwood Tree. I think we all know what that's about, and I don't need to hear about that, queen. But in general, I do really like this song. This is going on my as of late playlist. Yeah, I like it. Why couldn't the whole album be like this? This is really fun. Oh, it's a good thing this is the 10th track out of 12 because if this had been earlier, it would have discouraged me from listening to the whole album. I can't even lie, guys. This is bad. She's trying to recreate Look What You Made Me Do, right, from Reputation. Everyone hates me. I have a bad reputation. It's scandalous, but I'm still a bad bitch. And honestly, I didn't really fuck with that at Look What You Made Me Do, and I don't fuck with it here. I really hate that she was canceled, you know? Because that's such an internet buzzword, and that's such a millennial thing to do. To be like, Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem. Come and try it, or whatever. Nobody unironically uses the word canceled in real life. Nobody says, oh, let's cancel them. And so her using it here is just like, it's tone deaf. It's just like, you don't know what's going on, like, in pop culture right now, queen. It's embarrassing. It's cringe and embarrassing for her. I can't even lie. Taylor, lock in. This is alright. It's alright. It's, it's not great. It's just, it doesn't have much of an impression on me. It doesn't do a lot for me, but it is a nice, sweet song, and it's definitely refreshing after Canceled. It's definitely a refresher. Yeah, I think the premise is cute and sweet. It's got a good vibe. It doesn't really go anywhere. And I don't like this one line. When anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive at the bar, and the bitch was telling me to back off because her man had looked at me wrong. Did we Do we need to bring the misogyny in here today on this beautiful day on God's green earth? Do we need to do that? Especially from Taylor Swift, who preaches feminism and who specifically took the line out of Better Than Revenge from Speak Now, took the line out, she's better known for the things that she does on the mattress, and changed it because she thought it was too misogynist. Is this not kind of the same vibe? It doesn't bother me that much. It's not like I'm gonna cancel her for that. Maybe we could have chosen a different line. But in general, cute, sweet song, perfectly fine. It's supposed to be a showstopper, and I don't feel that. And it's supposed to be showgirl and flashy and theatrical, and I don't feel that either. Not that it's bad, but it's just, it lets me down a little bit. And I feel like I'm going crazy because at the beginning she's totally like plagiarizing herself with the, I'm not gonna play the clips because I don't want to get copyrighted, even though it would fall under fair use because I'm using a small portion of it for commentary. But the first part, right? Her name is Katie, made her money by being pretty and witty. It references like Last American Dynasty. It starts with a story telling the story of a famous woman. And her story, Rebecca rode up on the afternoon train. It was sunny. It's just like, when I heard this, I immediately thought that. And I'm like, I feel like I'm going crazy because no one else has mentioned it. Also, legitly, okay. Like, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the worst song on the album. It's a perfectly fine song, and I'm sure it'll grow on me, like all Taylor Swift songs do. I like to listen to Taylor Swift. It's comforting to me. But, yeah, it disappoints me a little. So what have we learned? This is my showgirl makeup look because it's fun. Even though I don't like the album, it's fun. It's a fun theme. The promo pics, cunty as hell. First of all, I can't believe we got disappointed with that album for those insane promo pics. And I like a themed makeup look. But so what have we learned? Number one, it's a little tuneless. It's a little bit like all the songs sound the same. And this is a problem I've noticed in a lot of her more recent stuff. In a lot of Tortured Postpartum and in a lot of Midnights. This is the vibe, unfortunately. That's why I mostly listen to her older stuff. I'm a big 1989 girl. And a lot of this stuff sounded like 1989, but it didn't recreate the magic for me, for the most part. Wood kind of did recreate the magic for me, I have to say. Number two, she's reheating nachos a little bit, if you know what I mean by that. She's reheating her own nachos, aka plagiarizing herself a little bit, and also, like, some other people. Like, the intro to the Fate of Ophelia, the piano chords, it sounds like the intro to All of Me by John Legend to me. I don't know if anyone else has put that together. It doesn't sound enough like it to be complete plagiarism. Obviously, I don't think she was trying to plagiarize him, but it's just like, oh. And I saw someone else on the internet today comparing one of the songs, and I forget what it was, and I'm sorry, comparing one of the songs to a Lorde song, and it sounded really similar. The guitar intro to Actually Romantic sounds like another song too, and I just couldn't place it. I could not. It was on the tip of my penis, but I could not place it. But it sounds like something else, I promise. And yeah, a lot of it just sounds like mid-Taylor Swift song. There's not a lot of showstoppers on this album. There's not anything life-changing. Overall, I don't think it fits the showgirl concept that she set out to do, which is a disappointment because it's a really good concept. This showgirl, burlesque, vaudeville, Vegas kind of vibe. Very glamorous, materialistic, show-stopping, bright, flashy, and even vintage. I would love to actually see that in the album because I love that vibe. But she did not deliver. So my thoughts are this. I did not like a lot of this album. Here's my ranking, actually. I'll do that before I leave. Okay, from worst to best. Worst? Cancelled. Cancelled is the worst. Second worst, eldest daughter. I see the premise. I see what you're trying to do here, Taylor. But you failed spectacularly. Then next, probably actually romantic. It's not good, and I also really don't like that she's trying to start beef with Charlie. Next are probably wish list and father figure. I think I'll probably do father figure, wish list, just slightly above. I don't know why, maybe it's just the tune of it. Oh, what's next? Then maybe honey. Mid. Filler episode kind of song. That sounds so mean. I just mean like, it's not bad, but it's not the best, you know? Then I'm gonna do Elizabeth Taylor. Then I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting any. Then I'm gonna do Ruin the Friendship. Or Ruin the Friendship and Opalite tied for me. Just for the sake of the argument, I'm gonna do... No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're tied. We'll go with that. Then it is The Fate of Ophelia, and finally, the best song in my opinion, of course, is Wood. I really like Wood. It's a stupid-ass name for a song, though. Why didn't you call it Knock on Wood, Taylor? That would be so much cuter. Like, oh, what's your favorite song from the new album? Oh, Wood. The song is called Wood. So yeah, in general, didn't love this album, disappointed me in a lot of ways. I'm still gonna like Taylor Swift. I'm still gonna listen to a lot of Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck. I would say let me know your thoughts in the comments, but again, I'm always right and you're always wrong, so there is that. That's it. I'll see ya.